How did this happen? How did someone make this perfect match a world away? Did the Chinese people have a special window to my soul? The first night I laid you down in your crib, made up with crisp white linens and new blankets from America, I tucked you in and kissed your little hands and tiny feet 100 times. I was falling in love. I have a dear place in my heart for love stories. Not particularly romance, but love stories that happen for families. And not exactly just those formed by genetics, but for people who find each other. I love stories about found families. When it's more than just having someone related to you, because let's face it, we're all related. And that we're all related is very special. But I find it even more special when love is forged and grown between two or more people that may not look alike. There's so many kinds of found families, but I want to talk about one kind today. I want to talk about adoption. And that brings me to our book. A storybook, actually, is the first one I'm doing for this channel. It's called I Love You Like Crazy Cakes. It's by Rose Lewis, who did the words, and was illustrated by Dyer. It's what I call a love memory. It's from a mother's perspective. It remembers when she first met and adopted her baby. She journeys to China to find her daughter and recounts about coming back to what the girl would soon call home. It's a beautiful book. The illustrations and the words are so tender. Everything from the mother's contemplating expression to a baby's sense of belonging, it shimmers in these pictures, these drawings, like light. I can't read this book aloud myself without crying. You see, I too have a found family. My only 3 siblings were adopted from South Korea as babies, and I was a surprise of birth to our parents a few years later. Not everyone knows that, unless they see a picture of our family or they see us all together. But when we're by ourselves, each of us, we just say, my sister, my brothers. This may come from years in our childhood of people being prejudiced toward my siblings, but I think it mostly comes from our parents giving us a bond to cherish, which is certainly stronger than families who rely only on blood. I adore my sister and my brothers. I worry for them, I look up to them, I celebrate with them. They are my found family. They are my family. I love how this author makes such unique moments as they are natural. That's just what it felt like with my siblings and I growing up. It wasn't about first heartbeats and first kicks. She treats so clearly and gently other firsts, like when she wrote her first letter to China, that she had to fly in a plane across the world to see her daughter for the first time. And the very fact that she had to find and get to know her daughter, rather than form and give birth to her. I often share this book with my students so they know that many children do not need a person they call mommy to have carried them under their heart, as long as they carried them in their heart. The book isn't a fight to prove that, it just shows it as a fact. Again, a natural one. I also think this book shows the emotions of meeting someone you know that you already love for the first time. What's even better is there's so much more to do to make that love work, to make it grow. The book shows the mother bringing her baby home, protecting her, getting to know her. You can imagine the wide range of emotions both people are feeling. Somehow these simple pictures and simple words get so much heart across. Growing up, I loved hearing the story of my sister and our mother meeting for the first time. At an airport, two cultures, my sleeping beauty of a sister and our waiting mother, just shining when they saw each other for the first time. Every year on Mother's Day, I post about their love story. I say how once upon a time, two people found each other across continents. Out of a deep sleep and a deep search, mother and daughter came together. To me, it's one of the most happiest moments you could imagine. Because as I said, love stories are not always romantic. It turned out our mother and my sister were soulmates. They are soulmates. They adore each other, they know each other so well, and they have always come to each other's rescue. And they continue to bring each other joy. We even have a joke in our family that no matter where our mother is, my sister can always find her. And that's just not in the superficial sense. Whether she be across town or literally across the world, no matter how far or how hard life can seem, mother and daughter found each other. And in turn, they found a family. Thank you. Hello everyone, thank you so much for listening to this episode of Reflections in Youth Literature, an awfully big adventure. I really was happy to share this book today. I was thinking of my mother and sister. They were deep on my heart, within my heart. So I wanted to share this beautiful story. And I hope to share many more storybooks. If you have any, please recommend. Also recommend children's novels, teens novels, youth literature, and all kinds of classics. Anything. I'd love to read it and share about it. If you like what you saw, please subscribe and come back for more books. Thank you.